everyone. So in today's video, we will be continuing a same game which was air hockey. So in last video, we created the comp mallet, the player mallet, and the goals and these lines and the ball also and this repeated line. So now the thing is left that we have to make this ball move and the computer panel should move at the XY of the ball and even the player mallet should move using the arrow keys and the goal conditions. So and even one more thing, that is press space to serve. So what I'm trying to say is all this. See, the ball is, whenever the ball is moving to whichever direction it is going, the palm mallet is going over there. As you can see, the ball goes up. So even when the ball is coming down in which direction, so it will this palm mallet is going in the same direction. And as I have created the goal conditions, so you can see like I'm playing the player mallet, which is this one, with my arrow keys, and whenever the goal happens, so it will display 1, and after the 5 goals, see, now it is 1 goal for the palm mallet and 0 goals for me, and when it is about the goals are 5, so it should display that the game is over. So press R to restart the game, and then we will add all of that. So for that we need to give the conditions for this and the score conditions. So first let's write the conditions for the ball. As we can move this player mallet with the arrow keys, but we have to even make the ball and the computer mallet going in the same side. So let's do it. So guys, now I have given the game state serve. So guys, first I need to tell you that before giving any like this condition, like I have given the press space to serve, and before the game starts we have to give some game state also. So what happens in game state serve is that when the game state is in serve, you can see press space to serve, this should happen. And after that, when we come down, I've given create express, and then I give if key down space. Like I have written, right, when press space to serve, and in game state triple equals to serve, then I have to give this condition serve and game state equals to play. Now see, whenever I'm pressing the space, now the game has started, but now it is going outside. So first to do that, all we are going to do is that I'm going to give the bounce of conditions to this ball through all the walls whichever I want, okay, and even the comp mallet and the player mallet. So let's do it, guys. Now I've given this striker bounce of edges also. So guys, as we have given this ball name striker, so you can see whenever it is coming down, it is only going through these boundaries like this and this, and even it is hitting the player mallet, as you can see. But the main output which we want is this one, in which we can see that it is going with the player mallet. Alright, so all we have to do is that, wait, I think so by mistake I deleted this line, yes. So all we are watching is that we all want this line to be done. Alright, so for that what we are going to do is that we are going to write this comp mallet.x equals to striker.x. We are not going to write comp mallet.y equals to striker.y also, only we want the x, so that it is going like this, as we want that comp mallet should never be defeated. Or else you can give it a player mallet also, like you can create another player mallet at the name of comp mallet and you can give it conditions, but it won't work properly. So we are just making a computer game which a person is bored, so he or she can play. So let's do it. So let's write over here, let's create it space. We will write over here comp mallet, or like if you're having any confusion, then you have to come over here and then just copy this name from here, Control C, and then just control comp mallet dot x equals to striker dot x, okay, and then semicolon. And now it might ask us what is striker, so just give it like this, striker dot x. Okay, now it is saved. Now let's see what's happening. Yes, so now it is working properly, but it isn't working like we designed. So see, it is going all the way which we want, but the goals won't happen, and even the score is left. Like see, this is it. Yes, so it went to the goal, but it came back. So for that we have to write this condition, that if striker dot is touching goal 1 or striker dot is touching goal 2, then if again we have to write, or no need to write, then we have to write com score plus 1 or player score plus 1. So we will write this one. Okay, so let's copy it from here, Control C, and then we would come here, and then even we have to write line to line. See, like I have written it after this, so we have to write it just after it so that it works properly. See, in code everything executes line by line. So for that also we have to take care that whatever we are doing properly. So now paste it over here. Now it might ask that what is player score. So see, it isn't asking here because I have already declared the player score and the com score like this. So you have to create all this at here only. So let's create it over here also. So we just need to create it right over here. Where player score, or else we can like just copy it from here so that it's easy, and then you just paste it. Alright, so now we have given. Now it won't ask any, it won't give any alert sign type also. So see, now let's see that how is our desired game going on. Is it alright like we wanted, or is it still different? Let's try. Yes. It will miss and then it will come back. Yes. Let's wait for a while as it will take a time to go to the goal. But now we can see that it's still not coming, and even the player score is not happening. The reason is that actually we haven't given any condition for that what should happen when the score is +1, and how should the score be plus, like how the score should be added. So for that we have to write some lines, some of the code lines like this. Text comp, we have to display it like this. So I have to first copy this condition from here, and then I have to paste it right over here. So let's go to here and then paste it. Okay, now we can see that it's 0 0, but why is it so dark? Because we haven't given any color. So for that we have to write over here condition fill, then in brackets you have to write, and in this parenthesis we have to write this double quotes, and then in that we have to write the color whichever we want. Like now it is visible, you can see. So now let's try what happens. If still not happens, that means we are missing some lines. So let's try. We just want that our goal, the main goal is that the player count is going on, and even we can see the player mallet move with our arrow keys, and even we want that our com mallet should go to the x direction of the ball. So you can see the ball is a bit slow, right? I think so, and from my side I think it is really slow. So all we can do is that we can give a bit velocity, like we have given 4 to y, so let's give it velocity x should be 3. I think so that, yes, that would be a bit fast also. Yes. So guys, as we have seen that it went to the score. So but the problem is that now we are the score is continuously whenever it is touching the goal, and till the moment it's at the goal, the score is increasing. So we will figure out that problem in the next video. So thank you for watching this video. If you are new, then please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.